Hey guys, it's me again. It's been a long time. I kind of have been just in a weird headspace. Like, I got really into not doing anything, and then I got really into being productive. But it's quarantine, perfect time to be lazy and perfect time to be productive. So I'm not losing in any sense. This is my monthly wrap up of the books that I read, and you know what? I've been wanting to kind of like throw in like favorites and like kind of track what I've been doing and what I've been really liking month to month. I'm just gonna do the two ideas together, monthly wrap up of books and the favorites. Let's get into August. So I'm sitting on my floor today because one of the things that I did that really, oh, I am so proud of myself, and also I absolutely love it. I made this bookshelf. I made it myself, and I'm very proud of myself. It's very easy to do, but hey, I'm just happy that I did it. I really like the look of it too, and it fits like how much space I have in my room perfectly, and that's one of the reasons why I kind of wanted to build it. I should be on HGTV. I am the DIY king now, sorry, but that's my first favorite. It looks like amazing in my room. I love seeing it. It fills a blank space on my wall. And then on top of that, I got some plants because I have no self-control, and I saw there was a new plant store in my area. So I went with my friend Abby, and I got my favorite new friend, ZZ. I got the name ZZ, but I made it Canadian to ZZ. So I got him, and then I got this beautiful aluminum plant, who is so good at communicating. Like, I really hope that one day I can be like this aluminum plant. He does not have a name yet. He has not told me his name, but when he gets sad and thirsty, he just completely flops over, or his like leaves get like super droopy, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know. I'll water you. So he is perfect, best friend, love him. I just don't know his name yet. Yeah, I got this pothos. I think I need to water her. I got this beautiful plant as well, which you have to feed from the bottom or else the leaves will get upset. I'm really bad with plants, so you might see a interchanging cast of friends. It's something I need to work on, and I've been researching the plants and making sure that I'm taking care of them right. I need to become the plant god that I know I might be able to become with enough practice. Oh, and then also, you're seeing me wear this beautiful plant, leafy kind of robe. My dad actually got it for me. I was planning on buying it myself, and then he was getting himself a new robe as well, so while we were at Simon's, he just decided he was gonna buy this for me, just impromptu gift, and I love it, incredibly so. I just love it. It's very comfy and very summer. And then as well, I helped my dad rework his room. He went through all of his shirts and figured out which ones he doesn't want. And so I snagged quite a few amazing shirts. So I'm gonna show you two of my favorites. So there's this one, which, hello, amazing. Look at that. Look at that falling amazing man. Yeah, I'm very happy that I grabbed this one, because every single time he wore it, I was like, I want that shirt. And then he got rid of it at a perfect time, and I grabbed it. The other shirt that he got rid of that is so, oh, I love it, is this shirt. So it has like a sun on the front, that's like sleepy, and it's also a moon or whatever, but then on the back, it has Summer 199. I don't know what it is. Could be a band, could be anything. I don't really know. Okay, so I was just about to post the video when I realized I'm stupid, and it's not 199, it's apostrophe 99, Summer 99. I'm just a fucking idiot. Yeah, so those are some of my favorite clothes that I grabbed. Also this month, I think the last time I checked the amount of hours I spent playing it, it was 16 hours and like 30 minutes. I've been playing a lot of Borderlands 3, and it is hilarious. It is so fucking good. I love playing video games, and my terrible habit, it sounds so stupid, and I do it with like a lot of things. I get to near the end of something, and sometimes it's even books. I get to near the end, and then I stop, because then I'm like, whoa. Once I finish it, it's over, and then it's done. And I don't even think I'm near done Borderlands, but it's like coming to like one of the peaks, and I'm like, uh-oh, what if what if it's over? What if something happens that like I'm not emotionally prepared for? So I gotta stop and reevaluate. So now I'm playing through as a different character in a different game. It's very chaotic. I don't know why I do this to myself, but I've been playing that a lot and I've been really loving it. And then something else that I've been doing that I've been like really enjoying, and I've only been doing it for like the last week. I've been doing a lot of walking, and I've been doing a lot of walking to a certain place and then reading in that area and then walking back, obviously. In my city, there's a lot of really nice parks and like places to sit and read. So it's been really, really nice. I've gotten a lot of reading done because of that. But yeah, so I've been doing a lot of reading. I've finished 3 books. I finished 21 Things You May Not Know About the Indian Act. It was like a really hard book to get through because it's a short book, but it's very dense with a lot of information that I didn't know already. And it's also information that's really like sickening at points. While you're reading it, like you just are upset. And there's a lot of history books that kind of stuff does happen, but it sucks because it happened. It's not history as in like, oh, it happened 200 years ago and look at this thing that this person you have no connection to did. It's like, oh, look at this thing that happened within the last 100 years. We're still feeling the effects of it. We're still very much influenced by the things that happened. Look at what happened. There was a lot that I did not know, and there was a lot that this book really did tell me and show me, and it's very valuable information to know as a Canadian. The fact that I didn't have this in school really upsets me because like I feel like I would have gotten a lot out of this earlier on in my life, and I would have like understood things so much easier and earlier. But yeah, I highly recommend if you're looking at knowing more about what you can do or Canadian history and how you can help, I would recommend this book highly. So the next book I did finish, and the next book that I took out for walks and such, is actually one that my friend Shayla recommended to me. So I read Meet Cute. It is an anthology about romance and love, all that kind of fun stuff. And after 21 Things You May Not Know About the Indian Act, I just needed something easy, fluffy, cute, so that I can get back into reading, and because I kind of got into a reading slump after finishing 21 Things You May Not Know, so I picked up this one. With this book, there's a lot of things I did like, and it's really difficult with anthologies from different authors, especially, to get like perfect scores. There's always going to be 1 or 2 here and there that are going to be disappointing, and with this book, I counted them up, and it was, give or take, a third of the stories that I actually did really like and would go back to. There was a lot of stories that just were kind of lackluster for me and that I was kind of just disappointed. There was one in particular that I read to my mom and to my dad, and they groaned and I was rolling my eyes. The ending just felt like a Tumblr post. It was kind of cringy, and the entire story, that one in particular, there wasn't really any chemistry between the characters. And then when they kind of got together, I was like, oh, wow, okay. My major gripes with a lot of the other stories were that there was a lack of chemistry between the characters and that the romance didn't come in soon enough. The chemistry for some of them just was not there. They just seemed like they could have just been friends. They seemed like they remained as strangers. Their personalities didn't mesh well enough. It's a meet cute. If you're not meeting the meet cute, immediate connection, immediate like chemistry, I don't know what to tell you. Like, that is the entire point of this anthology. So the fact that on right then and there did not meet that criteria was kind of like disappointing. Even on that note about the meet cute, there were some where the meet cute didn't happen until literally the last page, and I was like, no, why are you doing this to me? It's meet cute. The entire point of your short stories is romance and these characters meeting and then something happening. Like, I can understand if there was like one in there that was that the whole point was getting to that point of meeting. But when the entire story until the meet cute is not about the romance, it is mainly peripheral and structural work on you understanding the character or you understanding their emotions. I honestly, whatever. Like, I honestly don't care all that much. And it sucked because I did like the characters, but then I was disappointed because the romance didn't happen, or there wasn't enough romance because it was at the very end. Those are like the main gripes I had. There were some stories in particular where I just did not like. There were some stories that I absolutely loved, and I will tell you some of those names so that if you pick this up, like, I highly recommend. As much as I had gripes with certain stories in this, I do actually like this book, and that's because of certain stories. The Unlikelihood of Falling in Love, that one was so cute. Oomph was another adorable one. The Dictionary of You and Me was really great. The Way We Love Here was very poetic, and those, like, three in particular, very adorable, very cute. This collection of stories in particular does have really great representation, so if you're looking for representation in books, it does have lesbian relationships, it does have bisexual characters, and it also has a trans woman who, oh, I loved her character so much. And that story in particular, I did also like. I just wish that story was longer. It just felt like it needed a bit more room to have enough time to grow. I can't just rate it on the stories that I really did enjoy. I have to rate it on the entirety of it. And the entirety of it was a 2.75 or a 3. So, yeah, I would recommend it, though, if you're looking for some nice, cute vibes. The last book I got to, and I actually finished it yesterday, was Death is a Lonely Business. And if you saw my reading vlog for Reading Rush, kind of said it during that reading vlog, but I feel like my brain was in a really weird spot to read this. It has a lot of aspects that are left open, and you're supposed to connect them, like, as you're reading it afterwards, like almost like a mystery, because it's set up like a murder mystery kind of deal, but it's mainly about Bradbury, and it's mainly about writing, literature and that kind of stuff. Picked it up, and I did not know that it was going to be kind of like that, so I was just looking for more of a not so heavy kind of book, like brain heavy, like it made my brain work, and that's fine, but I'm not in a space to read this kind of book right now. Maybe in a couple months that'll be different, but right now this really dragged in my brain. This is a book that, like, I just feel like I need to return to, and that my feelings on it were kind of interrupted because I had the reading vlog from like June, and then I really didn't touch this book until like yesterday. So there's a lot of stuff that I did not even remember. The ending I really did enjoy, so it might have just been that here I was in a weird headspace, and then here I was like, oh, reading. Okay, terribly explaining the books I've read aside, we're gonna get to September, because I'm gonna kind of go through like a loose TBR, because like I wanna hold myself accountable, and I wanna make sure I read these books, so I'm gonna try a TBR. To be honest, I don't do to be read lists, really. I kind of just pick up a book that I'm drawn to, and then read it kind of like that. But I'm trying out a TBR, seeing how that works. First things first, I'm actually kind of reading 2 right now. Right now, I'm reading Station 11, because I want to reread it. I want to, like, see how I like it now that I've lived through a pandemic, or I'm living through a pandemic. Don't know if I've survived yet. But, yeah, let's see how I like it. It's like a 4th time through. And I'm also in the, like, midst, I just started, of Whiskey When We're Dry. And this is actually a book that I'm buddy reading with my dad. It's about a 17-year-old girl, and she finds herself orphaned and has to find her outlaw brother so that she can reunite her family, and yeah, she has to survive. And I'm very, very excited. I love, like, Western kind of stuff. I grew up in the prairies, and me and my dad bonded over watching Westerns, so bonding over reading Westerns now, and I'm very excited. I'm on page 21 right now, so I'm not very far. This is what I'm really excited for, so let's see how it turns out. I'm also planning on reading Everything I Never Told You by Celeste Ng, and this one is about family dynamics. Someone in the family dies, and everyone has to kind of address, like, what problems they have in their family. So I looked at it on my shelf, and I went, oh, I should read that outside. So I want to read it outside. That's what I'm gonna try to do before snow falls, before the leaves hit the ground. So let's get into it. And then the last book that I'm kind of hoping that I get to is Southernmost, and this one is by Silas House, and it's about a preacher who has to deal with homosexuality. I don't know if it's in himself yet, because I haven't read it, but he has to deal with how he thinks about homosexuality, and he has to change his opinion, and he brings his son along on a journey. So I'm really excited about this one. I don't fully know how it's going to turn out, but love the idea of it. So yeah, and so in September, I'm hoping to get more videos out at a more like regular pace. So hopefully I can get that happening. I want to be more productive in September. So hopefully that means I can get more videos out, or I can do more writing, or I can do more reading. I just want to be more on top of my game and more on top of my shit. So that is my main goal for September. We'll see if that actually turns out. Yeah, so those are my favorites, and that's what I've read this month in the weird month of August. This month has felt very strange, but I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you enjoyed your August. Whether or not you're having a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, any day of the week, I hope you're having a good one, and hope you are having a great August, and September will be great. I can't wait to show you guys September, and I can't wait to figure out what I'm doing in September. Whew, my brain is fried. But bye, ciao, and see you later.